Hey guys, so this is the start to my 35-week pregnancy update. When I am filming this, I am 35 and, so today's Thursday, so 35 and 5 today. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I posted some stuff that you may have been like, well, what's going on? So, yeah, if you are interested in finding out, just keep watching. Like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some of my posts. I posted about having NSTs done, that type of stuff. And also, if you've been following my YouTube channel for a little while, my pregnancy updates, you know I was talking in, I think it was my 31 to 33 week update about my liver functions being up and not really knowing why. We didn't have an answer because all the tests they had done had come back inconclusive. Well, not inconclusive, but they had come back with flying colors, basically, so no answer. And so I was kind of just left at that, and we just figured it was a freak pregnancy thing. So last Thursday, so a week ago, I started itching uncontrollably, like for no reason. I hadn't done anything new. The only thing that I had done new was get a new prenatal. And my mom said when she was pregnant with me that she actually had an allergic reaction to her prenatal, so she wondered if maybe I was having an allergic reaction. And, you know, I had taken, she thought that maybe it was the dye that was in the prenatal. But I took the same color prenatal when I was pregnant with Liv, but I was like, you know what, it wouldn't surprise me. I've dealt with this before. So I stopped taking the prenatal for a couple of days, and I was taking Benadryl, but the Benadryl wasn't helping. It was just helping me sleep. So I was up all night Sunday night, awful itching. The Benadryl wasn't helping. It was making me sleep for about 2 hours, and then I would wake up and have to take it again. So Monday morning, first thing, I called my midwife, and they were actually like really glad that I had called because my midwife told me that she thinks I have a condition called ICP, which is Intrahepatic Cholestasis of pregnancy, which means that your liver and gallbladder produce too much bile and enters your bloodstream, which isn't really dangerous for me. Like, it doesn't hurt me any, but it can be very dangerous for the baby. So I had already read up a little bit on ICP. When we first discovered my liver enzymes were up, I had read about ICP because I was trying to figure out what could be going on. And when I had first read about them, I was semi-itchy, and I told my midwife, but I was like, I don't know if it's just like a normal pregnancy thing and my skin is just stretching and itchy. And she was like, no, it sounds like a normal pregnancy thing. Well, a week ago, it got severe all over the palms of my hands, the soles of my feet, my calves, my belly, my back, my arms, my head, my face, my neck, literally every square inch of my body. So I went back in and had some more liver function tests done on Monday, and my functions came back quadrupled from what they were the last time they were checked. And they also wanted to do another bile salts test, which tests for ICP. But my midwife called the big wig at the local hospital, and he basically said that if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it's a duck. It sounds like I have ICP. They had tested for ICP before, but it can take a couple of weeks for your levels to go up, even if you have symptoms. So they rechecked Monday as well, and it is now Thursday, and I still haven't heard. But the bad thing about ICP is it triples your risk of stillbirth, and where Josh and I have already lost 2 babies, I am terrified. But the good thing is that they will induce me at 37 weeks when it's officially safe for her to come out. So that would be next Saturday, the 19th. And when you guys are seeing this, it will only be a week away. So Tuesday of this week, I had an NST, which if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw me post about. And I told you I would update you in a further video, which is this video. Friday, which I haven't lived yet. It's tomorrow, but you guys will see it in the video. I'm going for, well, I don't know if you'll see the ultrasound or not, but I'm going for an ultrasound tomorrow to check on baby girl and make sure she's okay. And then next Tuesday, I have another NST. I have a midwife appointment, which I already had scheduled before, but they told me to keep it. And then next Friday, I have another ultrasound, and next Saturday morning, they want me to call between 6:30 and 7 in the morning, make sure the maternity ward has a spot for me, and I will go in to be induced. So this past Tuesday when I saw my midwife, they wanted me to be seen to check on baby. They prescribed me a prescription. obviously Cara. They prescribed me a medication. It's called Ursidile or something like that, Urso for short. It's supposed to help reduce the bile in my bloodstream, which is supposed to help keep baby a little bit safer until they can get her out. And they said it takes about a week for it to kick in if it's going to help with the itching. So I've been taking it since Tuesday night or Monday night. I'm so mixed up on my days. Monday is when they prescribed it. I started it Monday night. And they also gave me another pill that is like Benadryl to try to see if that would help with the itching and knock me out. And the most it's really done is knock me out. And of course, if I'm sleeping, I don't really notice the itching. So, but no, I'm like going insane with this. I've tried putting lotion on, it doesn't help. I've tried drinking more water. I've tried everything and it has not helped the itching. So I'm going to be really upset if my bile salts come back and they say that there's no change or that they're normal, because there's absolutely no way that this itching is normal. I feel like I need to crawl out of my skin. I feel like there's little bugs crawling under my skin. It's awful. It really is. And I'll go through periods throughout the day where I'm barely itchy, or I'll go through spurts like right now where I am severely itchy all over. I try so hard not to itch it because I'm going to end up itching myself raw. This is the type of itching I had when I had my epidural with Olivia, and I had a reaction to it. And my mom and Olivia's dad were sitting there with wet washcloths up and down my legs helping me itch so I wouldn't dig my skin off until I could get Benadryl. But Benadryl doesn't help with this itch. So, anywho, that's where we're at. Kind of a scary thing right now. When I hear from my doctor, I will update you guys on anything that I know. I'm not sure if they're just going to wait until my appointment Tuesday to tell me, or if they're going to call me with results. They also did a coagulation test when I had my NST Tuesday to check to see if my vitamin K is low, because I guess sometimes moms that have ICP have low vitamin K, and that is like what helps control your blood clotting. I don't think I have an issue with my vitamin K, but we shall see. So that's where I'm at. Really scary situation, but I just want what's best for baby. I don't want anything to hurt her, happen to her. So as of right now, the plan is being induced the 19th. Alright guys, so we are in just kind of like the little check-in area type deal. This is where they do NSTs. We've been on the monitor for a little while now. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the nurse just came in and said that my strip looks beautiful so far. Baby girl is doing good in there. Her strips look great. They said that she's had perfect accelerations and no real contraction activity yet, which is kind of good, I guess. We got Daddy and Kenny over here keeping me company. Hi, beautiful. And I am trying so hard not to itch. Everything itches. You're disgusting. That was Josh, guys, I swear.
Oh, that was Cara.
But everything itches. I'm trying so hard not to itch. The one good thing about this is that her strip looks great, which means baby is great. So, we've been hooked up about 15 minutes. They want to hook me up or keep me hooked up for a little bit longer, and then the midwife is going to come in. But so far, everything is looking good with little Miss. Okay guys, so it is Friday the 11th and we just had our first of 2 ultrasounds before we get induced next Saturday. Hi Peanut. I think the midwife just wanted to check baby's growth, make sure everything was doing good. She was doing her practice breathing so that she is good to come out. But she decided that she was going to be a little bit stubborn this morning. I had breakfast and my midwife said I need to get at least 4 kicks within an hour after eating every meal. And it had been 2 hours and I hadn't felt anything, but I didn't want to rush to labor and delivery because I knew we were having our ultrasound today. Ooh, can't hold the camera still. I'm itching my arm. So we just waited until we got to the ultrasound. Everything was great. Baby's doing well. We see this morning.
was just that.
Yeah. So she's measuring perfect between 36 and 37 weeks for everything, which I'm 36 weeks tomorrow, so that's great. She is measuring at 6 pounds, 7 ounces, and it could go a pound either way. So right now she's just tiny little thing. And then tiny. She was doing her practice breathing like she was supposed to. She got super active. She had one of her feet down by her face again, so we couldn't see her little face. She's just waiting for us, or making us wait to see her. So, but she looked great as of right now. That's the last appointment for the week. It's Friday afternoon. It's like 2:30 right now. And as of right now, I still haven't heard from the doctor about my recent blood work, so not really sure what's going on. But next Tuesday, the 15th, we have another NST and another midwife appointment. We stopped by my grandparents' house today and made plans for a couple days next week to help keep me busy and occupied, because next week is going to go by so slow. So, what are you doing? So I don't know if I'm going to end up doing a 36-week video or not, because there really isn't going to be much to report. Everything's kind of still just the same. But I'm going to do like a labor and delivery vlog. I'm going to do a hospital bag for Josh and I, which I will film and post. My labor and delivery vlog will probably come a couple weeks after she is born. I'm going to put my hospital bag up, that type of stuff. But I've got a lot of stuff, a lot of different videos that I want to get filmed before she gets here, and little time to do it. So as of right now, I am being induced the 19th, which is 8 days away. It's really weird knowing when she's actually going to be here, because now we can plan everything. It works out really well. We don't have to worry about Olivia in school and who's going to take the girls, that type of stuff. So that's great. I just hope everything goes smooth for the next week. My itching really hasn't gotten any better yet either. That urso hasn't really kicked in, but I was reading a lot of forums the other day about it, and a lot of people said it can take up to a week for it to help. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Yeah. Hit the red subscribe button as well, so you can subscribe to my channel and be notified when I post new videos. Leave any comments down below. If you are pregnant, let me know how far along you are, what some of your symptoms have been. If you have ICP and you are watching this, or you had ICP, let me know what ended up happening with you, how everything went. Coomer. How everything went, that type of stuff. I'm just really curious. And thank you guys for watching. We will see you in our next video.